Talking about stadiums today and where a baseball stadium might go in Sacramento, but we know that we got a soccer stadium that's going up. They've already broken ground for it. Nice enough to join us with more on that. He, of course, is the MC for Sac Republic, host of the Breakaway Pod. Jay, he's the SDEOE, the Senior Director of Event Operations and Entertainment.
Ooh, that's a title, baby.
Yes, Connor Sutton with us. How are you, Connor?
What's up, gentlemen? Thank you. Good to see you guys, or I guess talk to you guys. And a lot of fun happening in the Republic world.
Yeah, before we get to the stadium, that's what we want to talk to you the most about. Republic FC on the road for a while. Tell us about how the team's doing and where they are on the road here for a spell.
Yeah, so if you haven't been following the team, the last really couple months have been really, really good. Obviously coming off a loss on Saturday. But for the most part, the team has been really, really solid, climbing the standings. We're on the road for a little while here. We take on New Mexico this weekend. And then in about a little bit over a week, we are in the semifinal of the Jägermeister Cup against Rhode Island FC. And if we win that game, we might be hosting a final in October. So a lot happening on the field. The team's been playing well. They've been there was a while that we were around the playoffs bubble, but it really leaped up to the top of the rankings. We were at second for a little bit, now kind of fighting for the top three spots in the Western Conference right now, still currently in second. So a lot of positive happening on the field for Republic FC.
I'm going to need you guys to take care of Rhode Island. That's where my father's side of the family is from. So they're out in Providence. I need a little bit of bragging rights there, Connor, so make sure you holler at the team for me. Definitely 11 out of 12 years heading towards the playoff, which is big time. Yes. But speaking of big time, it's been a long time waiting. I always go back to the ceremonies on Capitol for a long time and talking to the MLS commissioner and so on and so forth, and being down at the bar and having a celebration. But now is the time for the Sac Republic to break ground, as you have. Speak to that and what it means to finally have put a shovel in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's been a lot of ups and downs regarding a stadium getting that MLS bid, getting it taken away from us, kind of regrouping as a club and really focusing on the fact that we don't need MLS to be successful. We believe that this club is what is special in Sacramento. We're so good in the community. We still have a great atmosphere at Hard Health Park. And so finally being able to build something that we can call our own and breaking ground on that after so much turmoil and so much, frustration over the years. And finally, a lot of hard work has been going on behind the scenes with Kevin Nagel, Wilton Rancheria, our president GM, Todd Donovan, to get this done. And now we've finally broken ground, and we're, a year and a half away from finally being able to have our own stadium. And that rail yards area that's been empty forever, it feels like, will start to get filled up with, Kaiser's going out there. There's a bunch more happening, and obviously the stadium. I just think for the city, it's going to be incredible. But for the club, having a state-of-the-art stadium that's going to be just the best in the league, and even I think rival with many MLS stadiums, is going to be really, really awesome.
That's Connor Sutton, of course, from Sac Republic. And Connor, your comments about MLS raise an interesting question here. Can you expand the stadium and the mock-ups? Everything looks great, but should the situation require it, would you be able to expand the stadium? Is that part of the blueprint allowing you to expand the stadium if that is necessary down the road?
Yeah, so right now we're focused on a 12,000 seat stadium for USL, which we think is going to be really, really great for Sacramento. If and when that does come, or if it ever does come, we do have the ability and the plans to grow up to 20,000 seats. We don't know what the future is going to hold in that front, so we're focused on building the best 12,000 seat stadium in the USL, and maybe some that I said will probably be better than a couple of MLS stadiums that are out there right now. But yeah, we obviously are keeping that in the back of our mind, but still focused on getting the stadium ready for 2027 in the USL Championship, and then hosting some of those MLS teams in the Open Cup, and as we've done it a couple times, beating them on our home turf. So that's what we're looking forward to, is doing that in our new stadium.
That boy Connor, you have to be so humble, man. You can say you tap dance on them boys for a minute. We own the San Jose Earthquake, but I'll speak
That's
for
right.
you. Don't worry about it, big time. I got you back here. Joined by Connor Sutton of the Sac Republic. Connor, one of the things when a new stadium is put together, when there is a plan, it's about the things that go around it. Speak to the site and everything that's happening around the new rail yard and the new stadium also.
Yeah, well, the stadium is definitely the catalyst, and we think is going to be so important for bringing people down there. And then there's just a lot of space in that area that eventually will get developed. So there's a lot of aspects that are still being worked on behind the scenes on that front. But being able to put a stadium, much like Golden One Center did for downtown, except for in a whole new area that hasn't been developed, it's going to be just electric. It's going to be a whole new entertainment district with a stadium as the catalyst. And I think it's something that in 10, 15 years, we will appreciate and think of these moments as Sacramentans as kind of a spot of when this city has changed for the better to really develop. It's going to be great for the local economy. It's going to be great for entertainment goers, concert goers, and obviously soccer fans as well. And people just want to hang out and be downtown. That's going to extend downtown in a whole nother way. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's incredible, Connor. Connor Sutton is with us, and I know you know a lot more about this than I do, but there was a time when if you were going to put a stadium somewhere, you wanted to put it near things, and now it's a matter of we are going to put the things around the stadium. We're going to build the area around the stadium as part of the stadium. It's just it's interesting the way that has changed. Let me ask you about the timeline, and you touched on some of the key dates there, but what is the timeline for the new building? What's it looking like?
Yeah, we are aiming for an 18-month-ish build and to be ready to open in 2027 for the season starting in March. So, it's exciting. We're fired up about it. We have some great partners on the project with us that are working their tails off behind the scenes to hit all the deadlines, make sure we are all set. And 2027 is what we are aiming for, and that's our North Star right now.
Connor, now let's get to the juicy part of the situation, because I've had teetered on the line, Whitey, and I don't know if we've had this conversation about gaining or grabbing season tickets for the Sac Republic. The problem is half the time we're out of town or something's going on and I'll be giving away tons of tickets. No problem, because I already do anyway. But me and Draper have had this conversation about going half on a brand new, putting the deposit down. So, Connor, I need you to speak to my heart and speak to my mind big time. Let me know why me and Draper need to go half and half on a brand new pair of season tickets and everything that we can expect and when we can drop the deposit and everything else.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so we are taking deposits right now for the Republic Stadium. You can go to republicstadium.com, and those people will get priority in the stadium. But if you want the highest priority, become a season ticket member in the 2026 season. We're still taking those season ticket members now, and you'll get tickets for next season and then have priority, and you get to pick what seat you want going into the new stadium. So that's the way you can pick your exact seat is by becoming a season ticket member for 2026. But if not, you can place a deposit at republicstadium.com. If you haven't seen the stadium renderings in the video, you can see it on that website. It's going to be really an electric stadium. It's going to be unlike, you come to it and had a great experience at Hard Health Park at a Republic game. I think it's going to be so much better. Not that our experience isn't awesome now. I just think it's going to take it to the next level. And we're fired up for that here coming up in the next 18 months or so.
Yeah, congratulations on all that, Connor. We always enjoy talking with you. Thanks for your time. We hope to talk to you again soon.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate you.
Take it easy. Jay, I guess I'm not part of your season ticket plans.
Well, you had been gone. You had been gone.
You got my number.
You had been gone.